Good morning. We're at Always in Stitches this morning, and we're really excited to give you an opportunity to tour our shop. So we are about 9,000 square feet, which is a lot of space to cover in 10 minutes. So if this runs a little longer than 10 minutes, just keep watching because there's so much good stuff to see. We can't cram it all in a short period of time. We have approximately 5,000 bolts of fabric in the store, plus we have yarn and cross stitch and lots of more things to show you. So I'm going to start off first with our solids. This is our solids department, and our we have some featured fabrics in the entryway. Usually when you come in right now, we're featuring some of Tula's True Colors and some of the Tula Pink fabrics because we pretty much buy her lines all the time. So for now, though, these are the solids and tone on tones, and we just really enjoy working with the solids and a lot of the modern quilters who come in. And now what I'm going to do is take you over to our sewing machine department and let you talk with the gals who work in that department.
Good morning. Here at Always in Stitches, Noblesville, Indiana, we sell gnomes, handy quilter, and Elna sewing machines.
Perfect. Okay. And yeah, we love being the dealer for those companies. And as you can see, Kathy's over here working on a bag.
I'm working on
Hold on just a second. Let me get the microphone to you so they can hear you.
I'm working on one of the Annie Two's patterns, and I'm using the Tula Pink, which Cappy and I both absolutely love. Yeah. Come on and see us. If you guys are in the market for a sewing machine, not only are you buying the sewing machine, but you're buying us. And that's something we've been in business for 13 years, and we really stand by that. So come on in. Our hours are as shown there. So thanks for coming.
Yeah, we love, we work really hard to be like the best dealer, and we were top 25 for Handy Quilter 2 years, and we've been their HQA dealer for 3 years. So we really work hard to be the best we can be in our sewing machine department, and offer some really good values with purchase, 20% off your accessories, things like that. So come see us, do a test run. These gals are awesome. Anybody can show you a sewing machine. Everybody on staff pretty much owns a Gnome or a Handy Quilter or an Elna at this point. So going in then from around our store, this is what we call our blender wall. So fabric in our store doesn't stay very long. It within a year, if you've seen it, it's a lot of stuff is gone within 2 or 3 months. Some things linger as long as a year, but generally not. So this is what we call our blender wall, and you can get all different colors here. So we started off with the solids, but these are the blenders, and so there's just prints, and they're sorted by color. So if you're working on a really fun quilt and you want to add a pop of another color, it's really nice to work in this area and choose the color that needs to go in your quilt. So we've got our grays and our blacks and our beiges, and then you go into the reds and the yellows, and this is that rainbow thing that you had to learn in school, what the order of the rainbow was, that we can never remember, but we sort them out pretty good. It's hard. The funny thing is when the staff puts them away, some people look at a bolt and they see it's all red, and other people see it's all blue based on what color I think you like the most. But we've got them sorted in 2 sections, and then this is the pinks and the blues and the greens and the purples. And then within the center of each section are the fat quarters to go with it as well, which we're going to talk to you a little bit more about fat quarters here in a minute. So keep that thought in mind. You'll also notice as he's spanning around the room, there's lots of samples in our store. We have samples everywhere. We've got 22 people on staff, and bless their hearts, they are so good about making our samples. So we always try to have fresh samples for you guys to inspire you and give you some creative ideas to make some fun things. And then we also carry a nice selection of pre-cuts. So we're trying not to make you seasick when we turn, so we're kind of moving gently. But our pre-cut section, we've got all different shapes and sizes and colors, and we always have pre-cuts available for you to order either online or in the store. And then we also carry a really nice collection of children's prints and flannels. So whatever time of the season it is, it doesn't really matter. You can always make something out of a flannel piece of fabric because sometimes we need to be warm even in the middle of winter, in the middle of summer in that cold air conditioning. Christmas time flannel makes great pajama pants, and of course we love those fuzzy flannel quilts. So we carry a nice collection of flannel. And then while we're in this department, we're going to sneak around. This is like a little secret room hidden behind the children's stuff. is our service department.
Keep your machines happy, so you so happy.
Here you go. What'd you say?
I said we keep your machines happy, so you so happy.
There you go. And Paige is in the very back corner there. We have 2 technicians in our store because we have so many machines to service and repair. And yeah, we want you so happy. Sewing so happy. That's our goal for everybody that comes to see us. Then we also have a collection of Civil War reproduction prints. The Kim Deal fabric, we do that particular Simple Whatnots Club. We offer that, and have a really nice collection of Civil War. We've got several people on staff who really enjoy the primitives and the Civil War fabrics, and so we keep a really good samples going on that because they're always wanting to make those samples. They get to pick their samples, so that's one that gets done pretty quickly. Beautiful fabrics, lovely colors, and we enjoy having them in the store. If we don't have something you're looking for, we're always ready and willing to try and order it for you. But honestly, there's so many fabrics to choose from. Sometimes it's hard to pick and choose which ones you're going to keep and which ones you're going to not be able to order that season. Okay, Peter's behind the camera, and he's doing a good job of not getting tangled up in our camera. So we're going to come around the corner now, and you'll notice in the middle here, there's rounders, and these are kind of our feature fabrics. So as we get a new fabric line in, it comes in and it stands in the kind of the middle of the store, either in the middle here, and then we'll show you another area in a minute that currently has Christmas on it. So those are our featured fabrics. If you're looking for what's newest and just come in the store, you want to look at the things that are primarily on the rounders in the middle. And then that takes us to batiks. So I loved work with batiks because both sides are the same color. So if I'm putting it in a quilt and I get it the wrong direction or the back side against the front side, nobody can tell. But batiks have had a really good life, and they're still living very strongly in the quilting world. People love them, and we certainly love having them. Our customers thoroughly enjoy working with them. So we're going to head over to our main cutting table. We actually have 4 cutting tables in our store. And over here we have Betty and Sherry, and they're working on cutting some fat quarters. And so what do you want to tell us about what happens in our store with fabric?
We have a special deal on our backing fabrics, the wide back, on the wide backs or any backing. The fifth Saturday, if you bring in a completed quilt top, you get your backing fabric at 20% off. There's going to be a 5th Saturday next month. August of 2020 has a 5th Saturday. And also, another special thing that we do for you, on your birthday month, come in, see us. You get 20% off your entire purchase of regular price merchandise. Doesn't have to be your birthday, just has to be a day in your birthday month. So come in, make a list, special things you want. You need an iron, you're working on a quilt, you need a lot of fabric, 20% off.
Right, yeah. And that's one day only, so you have to make that special list because you want to get that done. And then we've got Sherry. Sherry's actually one of our newest employees. We're growing all the time, and we're really lucky to get a great staff, and she's one of our newer ones. So we call her the newbie. We always like having one newbie in the building. So what do you think's one of our best fabric deals?
I love that at the end of the bolt, if you get 3 yards or more, you get 30% off of that cut. And if it's under 3, but more than 2 yards, then you get 20% off.
Perfect. Yeah, so that's encouraging you to find the bolts that are a little smaller, maybe, that have more than 3 yards, and that's every day, any day. So we love that that's an opportunity for you to work with. And you'll notice we got some blank quilting fabric on the table. We've got some Tula's Free Spirit fabric on the table. We have lots of fabric brands in our store for you to choose from, but these are some of our favorites. So thanks, guys. Now we're going to go over to Deborah, who is our Kimberbell gal, and have her tell you a little bit about our Kimberbell program.
We have a lot of their materials. We have a lot of patterns. We have a lot of notions, some kits. If there's anything in Kimberbell that you'd like, if you call us at 317-776-4227, we will get it for you.
Yeah, call us. We have actually people specifically in the store just to take phone-in orders and our online orders. We're going to meet them in just a minute. So Kimberbell's a really big program. People love it. We love being a Kimberbell shop, and we've devoted an entire area just to Kimberbell products and the things to go with them and make them really fun. You'll notice all the samples up there. Deborah does a Kimberbell classes, and we get the kits in and sell them, and it's a great program. We really love being a Kimberbell shop. Thanks, Deborah. So then as you go around, we've got notions, because you can't sew a quilt without the toys to go with the quilt. So we have an entire collection of grids and templates and rotary cutters and irons and ironing mats, and we also display a lot of our kits in this area so that you can maybe look at buying a kit, those quick in and out the door, grab a kit, make a quick project to give as a gift. But we love our gadgets. We've got even one staff member, we call her Mr. Gadget, because anytime there's a new tool or gadget available, she's pretty much already got it and can tell us all about how it works. So our staff's really knowledgeable about how to use these things, because sometimes you buy a tool and then it sits on the shelf and you never use it again. So if you have one of those, come see us. We're happy to help you learn how to make it work. We love having plenty of notions to make our projects gorgeous. Then we're also an Aurifil thread dealer, and so we have a nice collection of Aurifil thread. We keep that right up by the cutting table, because that's where you're buying your fabric and you need to match your thread colors. And then again, we're in that area of the shop where you're going to see primarily our new fabrics. Right now we're featuring our Christmas and fall fabrics. So you're going to notice a lot of the things we have here. This gnoming along in the snow, one of our favorites. We love these little gnomes right now. It's another blank quilting company. And once we kind of get finished with looking at these current things that we're featuring, we're going to come around the corner here to our third cutting table, where we have Julie, who is our sometime teacher, wait a minute, stop. She is our sometime employee, because primarily she is a teacher. So she's really good, because she can handle all these people that come in and give us grief. She knows how to manhandle and deal with those kindergarten people. So she's really good to have around. So what do you want to tell us?
So if you mention this video that we're doing right now, if you come in the shop or call and place an order with Jennifer or whoever's taking your order, you will get a free fat quarter. Now in the store we have I think approximately 40,000 fat quarters, so you're gonna have a lot to choose from. And these are just some of my favorites of the Tula fabrics that we carry currently. So mention the video that you're watching right now and you'll get a free fat quarter.
Yeah. Okay, so the joke in our story is the answer to every question is a free fat quarter. Because solves the problem. So she's actually in our batting department. This is our batting, our stabilizers, our interfacing, those kind of things that you need to complete your projects, your purses, your quilts, your table runners, whatever you're working on. And we also have in this area our garment fabrics and our wide backs. So our wide backs sell so quickly. It's amazing how fast we get wide backs out the door. And then garments are really making a resurgence. And we're seeing a lot of people interested in the double gauze. They're interested in the lawn fabrics and just all the different weights of fabrics that are available now. The knits. This one's a fun one. This is a Riley Blake, I believe. Yeah, this one is it's really fun. It's got we can make a scarf out of it. We've actually got an event coming where we're going to teach you how to make some scarves out of double knit and double gauze. So some fall fabrics here, another feature area, and again, we literally are getting fabric every day. Every day in our shipping department, we get new lines of fabric, sometimes 2 and 3, 4 lines a day. So if you don't see what you want, we may have it tomorrow. And if you come in the morning, it may not be out till the afternoon. We've had that happen. We also have the Cuddle fabric from the Shannon Company. So we've got the Minky. A lot of them call it Minky. It's a great fabric to play with on the back of quilts or even to make baby quilts out of. And of course, patterns. Where would you be without patterns? We try to keep as many patterns in as we can. They sell again quickly, but if we don't have a pattern you're looking for, let us know. We'll try and find it for you. Books, lots of books. We got 2 big bookcases full of books. And invariably somebody says, I'm looking for XY book, and we don't always have it in stock, but if we don't, we'll sure try and get it for you. He's showing you some more samples now. Again, we just try to have as many samples as we can in the store because they're your inspiration. They're what bring you in to give you creative ideas, and it helps us sell fabric, which that's what we like to do, sell fabric and make patterns to sell fabric. So now we're leaving the carpeted part of the building and entering the hardwood floor. Back here we have our wool, our cross stitch, and our yarn. So if fabric doesn't toot your whistle, we're going to take you to Wool Town. That's what we call this area now because that's what Peter calls it. Peter's running the video and he gave us the great title of Wool Town. So in Wool Town we've got Nancy and Grandma Ginger, and both of them are really good with the wool products. We have a lot of fun seeing what they bring in that are finished, that are beautiful, that some of the rest of us don't particularly want to make, but they do. So that's awesome. So here we go.
Hey, so be sure to stop at our YouTube channel and watch our Woolly Wednesdays.
Yeah. We this is Nancy. She also does inventory in the back. So if you're looking for something, we're going to get a call from her too. We have a lot of people do double duty, but yeah, Woolly Wednesdays is a video we put on our YouTube channel, and it's fun. Dawn does that. She's not here today, but we enjoy the Woolly Wednesdays. And then this is Grandma Ginger. She's another one who does double duty. She also helps with our charitable projects, but she's a woolly lady too.
Good afternoon, good morning, whatever. We have several charitable donations come in. It's fabric, fleece, yarns, and so on, and we direct those to Linus Blankets. We have pillowcases at Ryan's Pillowcases, Dresses for Africa. We give any patriotic fabric to the VFW, and any of the quilting fabric that we've done on the long arm, those pieces are finished off on the edge and donated to the Humane Society, so they're not wasted.
Yeah. So thank you. We are very interested in making sure that everything we do in our store is done for the glory of God. And so we have lots of opportunities to donate fabric, and we do. We have people who are no longer able to hold somebody's stash. Maybe they passed away or can't hold on to it, and we take those things in and try to find homes for them. We're not making profit. Also in our classrooms, which we probably won't have time to show you, but we have actually 3 active classrooms, and in those classrooms we have what I call our rescue quilts that we have saved from going to Goodwill or being destroyed. So maybe we'll just have to do another video. You'll have to watch our YouTube channel. We'll do a study of our rescue quilts that we've got in the store because we've got quite a few of those too. So, okay, let's finish about wool. We've got floss. Have we got floss? If you want floss, we got it. We've got DMC, Classic Colorworks, Gentle Art, Weeks Dye Works. Punch needle is making a resurgence. We've got a few punch needle patterns too, and the supplies to do punch needle. And so we're going to see a lot more sales, I think, in our flosses and things. So back here, here's the brain trust, guys. These are the 4 these are the 4 ladies, and everybody works everywhere in the store. But I want you to meet a couple ladies to start off. First is Virginia and Donna. So Virginia, what are you going to say?
I'm going to say, come to this department. We've got an expert on needlepoint. Anything you want to do, she can tell you.
There you go. There you go. Virginia's from Oklahoma, so we like for her to read us bedtime stories. Okay, and Donna, tell us about cross stitch.
Cross stitch is fun. It's easy. If you can sew on a button, you can do cross stitch. It's laid out for you, and we have all kinds of patterns. We have fabric in different colors and different sizes. She was mentioning the floss. We have 4 varieties of floss, and it's just fun to do, and you can turn out a project and have something really nice without a lot of tension.
Well, okay, some of us would have not a lot of tension, but some of us would have a lot of tension. But that's why we have great staff. Again, I'm going to reiterate, you need to come in if you have any questions about how to do something. We've got people here can show you how. Virginia's already forgot more than most of us know, and Donna's kind of the same way. She's done everything. So if you want to take up cross stitch, we've got an entire selection of patterns and things like that. Let's head over here to the yarn table. So this is I said we had 4 cutting tables. This is our 4th cutting table. It's located right next to our clearance room. That's another one. I'm not going to have time to show you today, but maybe we'll do a video of our clearance room. You can come back and watch the video of the clearance room. We have a pretty awesome clearance room. Everything's 40% off, and it empties and fills quickly, quite often. Okay, so this is Bonnie and Pam. I'm like the mother with too many kids. I can't remember everybody's name. Bonnie and Pam, and they're going to talk to you a little bit about yarn.
Hi, I'm Pam, and we have lots of really nice yarns for making anything you could imagine. You need scarves, sweaters, hats, socks, and all different sizes. We have tons of patterns to choose from, lots of samples, lots of help with Donna. And we'll wind the yarn that you buy here, if you want, on the little cakes, so you don't have to do it at home. Which is kind of fun.
Yeah. So that's called a yarn cake. If we got quilters watching, that's a yarn cake, which it's very yummy. It is really yummy. And then Bonnie, how about you?
Well, there are lots of different brands of yarns. We have Cascade, Queensland, Sweet Georgia, and lots of beautiful colors. So you just have to come in and find your fancy.
Yeah. And same thing applies. We have tons of samples, and knitting samples take a little longer than what our quilting samples take sometimes. When you're knitting a project and you've got to cast on 300 stitches and then get them turned around to do what they're supposed to do, it can take a little while. So our knitting samples can be a little slower to get, but boy, are they beautiful. We love to see all the beautiful things our knitters make for us. And crochet, we have knitting and we have crochet classes both. We are going to start some online classes, so you might, if you find this video on YouTube, I would suggest that you check out some of the rest of the videos on our YouTube page, because we're going to have lots of opportunities for you to shop with us even through YouTube and see what we have available with our yarns. He's going to give you a little peek of the clearance department, but I think we should say that for another video. What do you think? Yep. Okay. He's shaking his head yes. Could you hear it rattle? Because he said yes. So now we're going to come back around here, and we're going to go into what's called the Peace Classroom, because we have 5 rooms that we dedicate to specific things. They're faith, hope, love, peace, and joy. And so the Peace Classroom right now has our order department in it. So I'm going to let you talk to Jennifer and Lisa. They are, when you place an order on the store website, or when you call us in, this is the people you're going to talk to. So here we go. Here's Jennifer.
Hi, I'm Jennifer. This is Lisa, and we're the online orders department. You can shop at our website. If you can't make it into the store for any reason, shop our website. You can also phone it in if that's what you prefer. You can communicate directly to me using our email address. I will fill your order that same day, right here, and then I give it to Lisa. And Lisa will ship it sometimes that same day. Look at all the orders that we are shipping out today. We can handle your order, and we can give you the personal service you deserve. Also, if needed, consider me your personal shopper. We have a cell phone that I can use to shop the store for the selection you're trying to find. I can text you photos, and then you can text me back and tell me what you would like to order. So you've never had service like this before from a quilt shop, and you need to give us a try. Let me show you that website again.
Oops. There's the website.
Let me show you the website upside down again. Actually, I fill orders better than I hold signs.
Yeah, there you go. And then this is Lisa. Lisa's one of our best finds as employees. I hate to say that about anybody because they're all best finds, but we love Lisa. She does our shipping, and tell them what you put in each box.
Well, in each box, I will put something special in there, which we call our Cracker Jack prize. So if you have something extra in your box,
if it has a sign on it, it's your Cracker Jack price, and you're not going to get charged for it. And also, if my card's in there, that means I shipped your order.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see you again.
Yeah. What'd you say?
Can't wait to see you again.
Yeah, we can. And she answers the phone. So if you get a phone, if you get to call us, that's where you're going to talk to is Lisa most of the time. So one more shot at the website and our phone number, just so you can get those in your memory. We love to work with customers, and Jennifer is an outstanding job about being your personal shopper. So. She spends a lot of time making sure we get just what you want. That texting on our phone has been a great idea. You have to email orders to get that. Flip the website around, right side up. There we go. You got it. Flip. There you go. That's the orders email address. If you send orders to that and tell her I need to hear from Jennifer and put your information in there, she'll get a hold of you and we'll be able to work with you. So that is almost all of our building. So we're actually going to go back now into one of our classrooms. It's the Hope classroom, and we've put all our staff back here together. Now, again, we're going to have to do a subsequent video to show you our classrooms, but you're entering our classroom area back here. Again, samples abound. But our Hope classroom is here, our Love classroom is here, our Joy classroom is here, and then this is the Hope room we're going to go in right now, where our staff is primarily all there together, and this is where we do our staff meetings weekly. This is where we have a lot of classes, and the whole store is here together right now, and they're going to we're going to walk in here, we're going to swoop around, so then we're going to gather together so you can see everybody. Oh, and we got some more people here. So somebody's going to get to hold this sign. In addition to, you'll notice everybody's going to have a bolt in their arms. And because, you know what, we love fabric and we love our customers, but most of all, we love having the fabrics from the Jaftex company along with a lot of others. But everybody's holding their favorite bolt of fabric. And we hope that you'll come in and find your favorite bolt of fabric. Let us cut a fat quarter, or maybe 2 or 3 yards. Maybe you'll buy the whole bolt, get those discounts. Maybe it's your birthday. You're going to get that 20% off. We offer so many things here, and we're just excited to be the store we are and to offer the opportunities we are. So visit us soon. We want to see you. So everybody's going to say happy stitching, right? Happy stitching. Okay. Everybody's waving, happy stitching, we're glad to be here. And then if you can go in on the picture there, you can see our address. We've given you the phone number, the website, lots of ways to reach us. But that's our address in the front of our store, and we hope you come visit with us very, very soon. Our staff loves to work with our customers. So thanks a lot.